Welcome to Linear Equations Level 1. Pause the video now, try the 5 problems on the screen, and I'll go through them with you shortly. You'll find more practice at this level, plus links to the higher levels, as well as other topics, at the end of this video and on the channel homepage. In problem 1, we're solving the equation b over 9 is equal to 10. And this means we need to get b on its own. Now on the left-hand side of the equation, the 9 at the bottom of the fraction is dividing b. And the inverse of dividing by 9 is multiplying by 9. So to remove this 9, we can times the left by 9. And this also means we have to times the right side of the equation by 9 to keep the equation balanced. Now on the left, because dividing by 9 and timesing by 9 are inverses of each other, they cancel out and leave us just with b. On the right, 10 times 9 is 90, so our answer to problem 1 is b is equal to 90. In problem 2, we're solving the equation 15 plus z is equal to minus 11. And this means we need to find the value of z. And we can do this by removing the 15 on the left-hand side. Now the 15 is positive, so it's a plus 15. And to remove it, we need to do its inverse, which is minus 15. We also need to do this to the right-hand side to keep the equation balanced. And going back to the left, 15 minus 15 is 0, so the left-hand side of the equation just becomes z. And on the right, minus 11 minus 15 is minus 26. And this is our final answer for problem 2. In problem 3, we're solving the equation 4g is equal to 10. And so in order to get the g on its own, we'd like to remove the 4 from the left-hand side. And the 4 is multiplying the g by 4. So to remove it, we have to find the inverse of timesing by 4, which is dividing by 4. So we divide the left by 4, and we also divide the right by 4 to keep the equation balanced. Now 4 divided by 4 is 1. So the left-hand side becomes 1g, or just g, as we expected. On the right, 10 divided by 4 can just be written as 10 over 4. And if we want to simplify that, we can simplify it to make it 5 over 2. And this is our final answer for problem 3. Now this can also be written as g is equal to 2.5, which is also a perfectly valid answer to this problem. In problem 4, we're solving the equation 6 minus t is equal to 6. And this means we need to find the value of t. So first, on the left-hand side, we'd like to remove the 6. And this 6 is a positive, or a plus 6. So to remove it, we use its inverse and subtract 6. And we also need to do the same to the right-hand side. Now on the left, 6 minus 6 is 0. So the left-hand side of the equation becomes minus t. And it's important that we remember we have this minus attached to t. On the right, 6 minus 6 is 0, and so we have minus t is equal to 0. Now we can see from here that if minus t is equal to 0, then t must be 0, and we can write the answer down just by looking at it. However, more formally, the minus in front of the t means it's being multiplied by minus 1, and the inverse of multiplying by minus 1 is dividing by minus 1. And so if we divide both sides of our equation by minus 1, we get to the answer that we mentioned a few moments ago, which is t is equal to 0. In problem 5, we're solving the equation h minus 6 is equal to 6, which means we need to find the value of h. Now on the left, we'd like to remove the minus 6, and to do this, we use its inverse, which is plus 6. So we're going to add 6 to the left, and also add 6 to the right to keep our equation balanced. Now on the left, minus 6 plus 6 is 0, so we're just left with h, which is what we were expecting to be left with, and on the right, 6 plus 6 gives us 12, so our final answer to problem 5 is h is equal to 12.